Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of the crypto forecast. It's been a while since my last update, but you know guys, not much has happened in the markets. I think my last video was maybe 5 days ago or something like that. So yeah, for the past several days we've been going sideways, and basically, you know guys, I'm gonna basically repeat what I have been saying for a long time here. I'm gonna repeat for all the new subscribers and all the people that's been coming new to the channel, which I got quite a few subscribers this past week. So I'm just going to be repeating here for the new people, and there's not a lot new that I can say, but yeah, let's just jump into it. So this is the Bitcoin versus the US dollar one-day candles, and yeah, as you guys know, unless you're new here, I draw this red line now. It has to be at least 2 months ago now, maybe more than that. So I draw this here. The important thing to point out here is the levels of support and resistance, which are the blue lines here between 3,400, 3,500, these two lines down here, and the ones up here for resistance between 4,200 and 4,300. This is on Bitstamp. It will be a little bit different on Bitfinex as usual, but yeah, you need to do this for your own exchange. In any case, I draw this path here because I was expecting the price to go up and down and be stuck here in between these two very significant levels of support and resistance. So between 3,400 and 4,300, more or less. And so far the price has been following the path. Now we're going sideways and the volatility in price is going down, which means we are probably forming a tightening pattern or equilibrium pattern, whatever you want to call it, which is like a triangle, but usually longer. And you get lower highs and higher lows, and the volatility tightens, slowly. And when the volatility is super low and the volume is also super low, then you usually get breakouts, whether it's in the upside or in the downside. So at this point, I'm not going to anticipate that. And then the other thing is, I think we are only starting to form this tightening pattern. I don't think it's going to break up or down anytime soon. The reason is because the volume is not tight enough yet. Usually for equilibrium patterns to break out violent and vertical, you need the volume to tighten a lot as well. And here we still have a lot of volume. I mean, compare this volume with the volume we used to have here before we broke down of $6,000. Look at how tightened the volume was. But you can see this tightening pattern that was forming here for several months. The volume was tightening at the same time, going down. Now we have the volume kind of going down, but still too much volume for this pattern to have any significant break. In my opinion, a lot of people are expecting a break in the downside. I doubt it very much. I don't think we're gonna break either direction anytime soon. Until I see the volume more tighten, I'm not going to anticipate a break in either direction. So that's what I have for Bitcoin. Let's move on to Bitcoin Cash. Basically the same, guys. Tightening a lot here. Like the volatility has been ridiculous low, super low for several days now. What's that? The 25th of February. So several days here, super tight. And yeah, the volume going down and tightening, but I think it's still a lot of volume to anticipate a break in either direction. I mean, you would think this volume is low, but compare how was the volume here all this part. This was really tight volume. And here in the last part, we had not only super tight volume, we also had tightening volatility in price, which signals a break. Whether it's up or down, it signals a vertical break soon. But here we don't have that. We still have a lot of volume, so I don't anticipate a break in either direction. But of course, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, so be prepared for anything. The target that I gave long ago at $242 here is still in play. I said it would take a long time. I still expect this target to be made at some point before breaking, previous lows by probability. Of course, again, you need to be prepared for any situation, but yeah, that's what I have for now. Litecoin versus the US dollar. This is Bitfinex. Litecoin is going up very, very strongly in this uptrend here. The last video that I made was for Litecoin. I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago. and I said Litecoin is very strong, but it's not time to buy into resistance, because it was about to bump into this diagonal resistance line right here, and that's what we had. Actually, it touched here and it's getting rejected. Not only we have this diagonal resistance line, we also have all this part here and here of resistance, which you cannot even draw a line here. You would need to draw an area in this case, because this is, you see all this choppy part here and here. This is all gonna be, you know, a pain in the ass resistance to cross. I mean, I don't think it's gonna break it that easily, but in the other hand, Litecoin is looking very, very strong. And one thing that I see very signaling strength for Litecoin is that it touched all this resistance. It touched the resistance, this diagonal resistance line, and it also went into this choppy resistance area, and it's not getting rejected vertically. It's just like retracing a slow, like, you see, when it goes up vertical. When it goes down, it's like, it kind of like goes down slower and not that much. And then when it goes up, boom, it goes up vertical. Here in this case, we had a strong breakdown. But in general, you see the up movements are very strong and the down movements are weak, are slow, are, you know, low volatility, like it really doesn't want to go down. So Litecoin is showing a lot of strength, but again, just like I said in my last video, I personally wouldn't be buying right on all this area of resistance. We are just at resistance, so I would be waiting for a decent retracement and then buy support, buy some level of support, which I don't know right now. We will have to continue to wait, because, you know, chances are this will be going sideways as well with the rest of the markets, and then eventually it will break, whether it's in the upside or the downside. But right now there's no signals, like there's no levels that I would say, okay, I'm waiting for this level to enter. No, I don't know right now. I need to continue to monitor the chart and see what the price is going to do, and I will decide later when I see actual signals on the charts. But right now I wouldn't go long on Litecoin, even though, again, the trend up is strong here. That's all that I got for you today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.